Bartender reacts to bartender parody TikToks. That's right. I'm live on TikTok right now and I'm so anxious about it. I'm looking at them right now. Y'all can't see, but I'm looking at them right now. The chat is ablaze. I react to a lot of stuff on TikTok, so I decided that like when I do these videos, I should go live on TikTok. And over here off camera, I'd be live on TikTok and it's making me so nervous. Oh, it's live. They're gonna see me mess up everything. Oh my God, on YouTube, I get to look like put together. I get to look like special and like talented and like I know what I'm doing. Like I do this all in the first take. Like I don't stutter. I don't have panic attacks and freak out mid-video. No, not me. Not me. Someone just said in the chat, how do you look like two members of NSYNC at once? So now I'm being read live. If you guys would like to join my TikTok lives, go ahead and give it a follow. I try to go live like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Specifically, Wednesdays I have like a rumble. I battle. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's worse than YouTube. Like I'm already lost here. Imagine me in a battle. They know exactly what I'm talking about. Imagine me in a battle. It's like there's people playing the drums, there's a singer, and then there's me going like, thank you for the rose. I have no idea what I'm doing. You want proof? Here's proof. I'm in my SpongeBob jammies. These things haven't been washed in months. I'm living my RuPaul fantasy. I'm over here just like, look, I showered. I did my hair. I did makeup. I put on a watch. I put on an expensive watch to make you all think that I'm put together. But if you're watching me live, you know damn well, SpongeBob Jammy. But if you want to check it out, feel free. I would love your support over there. But if not, don't worry. There will be plenty of content, of course, here on YouTube. That long form content, baby, is what I live for. It's delicious. It's like fava beans. Is that what the guy that ate people said? Did he eat people? He ate people. Hannibal Lecter, he ate people or did he wear people? Or did he do both? Skilled. He should go on Drag Race. So yeah, I got a chat to fact check me. Hannibal, 8 people, and Hannibal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Hannibal. It's not who made that, it's bitch who is that. You know what I'm saying? Today we're gonna be reacting to bartender parodies. Something I don't do. That's something that no one's ever asked of me. And like, thank you for that. I'm not here writing skits. I'm here telling you about what's going on in my real life, okay? I am not a parody. My life is a parody enough. I'm too tired. Living it once is enough. I'm not gonna come home and reenact it. You wanna reenact your trauma? Excuse me? Are you paying my therapy bill? Cause Kaiser isn't. I'm sober, I can't handle this. So I thought it would be fun to go through, shut up. The chat's gonna see me stutter. No! Shut up, I'm being exposed. Don't expose me like this. So I thought it would be fun to react to some of these skits and say what I thought of them. Do these things really happen or are they full of shit? I came here to giggle. Don't piss me off, don't get slapped. Don't get slapped. And I'm not kidding. You guys think I'm kidding. I saw somebody who made a bartending TikTok once and it was so stupid, I ran into them at the bar. They looked at me and said, oh my God, I love your content. And I said, thanks, you pissed me off. And everybody's like, why don't you collab with people? Because they don't like me. And the feeling is mutual. Hold on, this button does not always button. Let me be careful real quick. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like if you want to see more videos like it. Feel free to subscribe. I put videos out every Tuesday and Thursday, but sometimes I'm late, just like your mom. Are we ready? YouTube, TikTok, multiple things are happening right now. My ADHD is making me shut down. Let's get this started. There's too much going on and my ADHD is making me shut down. Hold on, I'm getting very tired. Y'all saw me repeat something twice. Shut up. It was normal and organic the first time, but I needed to get a second take. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth! Anyway. Oh, fuck! Alright. Why can't I can never say the word alright. Alright. Why can't I say alright? Why can't I say alright? Alright. Oh my God. Alright. Fuck! Let's get into reacting to these TikTok bartending skits, parodies, whatever the hell. I'm already sweating and I'm not even mad yet.
Hi ladies, welcome into one of the dive bars I used to work at. How can I help you? You look a bit young to be making our drinks. I'm actually not making any drinks. You haven't ordered from me. Would you like a menu? Yeah, get me a menu.
Don't cut me off for a menu. Most likely I will tell you there is no menu. Don't piss me off. I'm too young. Do you know that in a lot of states, I don't know about all of them, and I'm not gonna like say something that I don't know to be a fact. In a lot of states, you don't have to be 21 to serve alcohol. You just need to be 19. I know that's at least true in Miami. I was serving alcohol at 19. I was serving alcohol before. You know, I shouldn't say things on the internet. And don't even get me started on menus. If it is a restaurant, go ahead for that menu. If we have menus, they're on the bar. If they're not on the bar, if they're not on that little thing that stands up and it's got like only 5 cocktails on it to begin with, then we don't have a menu. If it's busy and you ask me for a menu, I'm just gonna ignore you. My God, Michael, that's so rude. I don't care. That's the best thing about being a bartender. I don't need you to like me. There's 300 other people that want to give me your $1 tip. I'm not here to be nice. I'm here to run around on my feet all night and get treated like shit and give disrespectful people alcohol for a large sum of money because I have nice tits. That's exactly what I'm here to do. Not be polite. You're not good at your job. I'm great at my job. I'm just not nice. Nowhere in the job description it said I need to be nice. Piss me off. Anyway, see, that was easy. See how that was easy? Me saying all right, couldn't do it. Me going on a rant, 1 take. 1 take. Those are 1 takes. That's how you'll know this shit is crazy.
I was gonna say minute. We don't have menus here, but everything you see is everything we have. So just let me know what I can get you. This is it. Yeah, just like I said. So again, just let me know if I can get you a drink.
No. I have a secret stash of bottles up my ass. Where do you expect? You see the bottles. This is it. Am I doing inventory? Am I doing the branding? Did I call the manufacturers? I'm a bartender. Do I own the fucking place? No, but you're gonna yell. Don't. Stop. I haven't gotten 30 seconds in. I haven't even gotten 30 seconds in.
I want a double mojito with extra mint. So we actually
You can go to hell. That's what you can do. You know where you can find that? Outside. I know that has to be satire. I know that has to be a joke just to piss other bartenders off, because we all understand. Say this is the mint. Someone came up to me and said, hey, can I have 16 raspberry mojitos? I went, we don't have mint. I'm so sorry. I literally threw it away. That's so disrespectful. Oh my God. And now as a repercussion, you're gonna go try to find my manager who's doing coke somewhere in this building, so you're not gonna find him. And instead of having to waste my time making all those mojitos and getting probably like a $2 tip, I'm gonna make 35 vodka sodas and make 30 times whatever the hell you are about to give me. So, oh my God, one of us just won. If you want a strong drink, don't get a mojito. There's so much shit in a mojito already. You're cutting off the amount of volume that you could add to that drink with and still be able to make it properly.
So we actually do extra, thanks. Yeah, no, don't have any mint here, so you can order something else. Do you not have mint, or do you just not know how to make it? Dude, I do this like professionally. I know how to make a mojito. We don't have one. Okay, well, can you make me a skinny margarita? Skinny? No. Margarita, yes. You don't know how to make a skinny margarita? Yeah, bitch, I know how to make a skinny margarita, okay? We have a pre-made sour mix, and I'm not squeezing out fresh juices for you.
Okay, hold on. Roles reverse. Pre-made mix for a margarita. Get out of my face. Don't sit here and tell me that I do this for a living and you're sitting over here complaining about only knowing how to make a margarita with pre-mix. Literally, skinny is a margarita. It's actually easier. It's literally a margarita. Take out the agave, put in soda water. Like, that's it. Don't even. Bartenders, I'm always on your side. I am always on your side. But do not use the fact that you have pre-made sour mix as an argument advantage. It is not gonna work. It will backfire on you. Because all that means is that you don't know what you're doing. So please, I'm on your side. I'm trying to help. I'm actually trying to help. Because I want you guys to win. When you get customers like this, I want you to win. I really do. Because you do get customers like this. They do exist. I had a guy yelling at me because there's tax on top of drinks, right? I don't know what the tax is. I'm not sitting here and doing decimal math for you. I'm so sorry. Do I know how much every cocktail and every drink costs? Yes. Do I know it after taxes? Probably not. There's 300 of them, and I'm not doing fractions. And there was a guy once that yelled at me because I didn't know what all the drinks cost after tax. And he looked at me and says, "Isn't that your job?" And I said, "No." He goes, "Well, you're not very good at your job." I said, "What?" At that point, since he's so worried about the money, I walked up and said, "Here's the drink for free, since you're obviously pressed for 65 cents. And then I walked away. What are you gonna do, yell at me? Because I gave you a free drink? Uh-oh, someone who knows about HR. I may be a monster who's been on reality TV, but everyone in my family works in HR. If there's anyone who could tell you to go fuck yourself with a smile, it's me. It's my favorite thing to do. Feel free to test it whenever you want."
Excuse me, ma'am, we're ready to order. Yeah, what can I get for you? Oh, can we get, what's good here? Like, what do you like? What is Lisa getting? She's in the bathroom.
I would have already left. By now I'm gone. By now I'm gone with the win fabulous. You've lost your mind. It's one thing to say that you're ready and then not be ready. It's another thing to call me out and beckon me over and still have no idea what you want. It's even worse if you snap at me. I will break your fingers. I will break your fingers. No, you won't, Michael, because then you'll get fired. Oh yeah, because that stops me. That has stopped me. Yeah, that stopped me before, right?
Does she like vodka or tequila? I don't want to get a beer. Why are you getting a beer? What do y'all want, shots? Do y'all need some time? I said we were ready. So can I get 5 shots, nothing too fruity, and just surprise us? Okay.
No. No. See, we all have the same problem because apparently these are all things that I've already talked about and discussed, which, 2 things. One, kind of brings me comfort that we all have, like, we all share this pain and this knowledge about the same things that are terrible that happen to all of us. But then there's also the realization that you have every bartender complaining about the same things, which means they still happen, which means, like, you guys, people see us complain about this and, like, don't get it. And like, I don't understand. The reason why I get mad is because this is like common knowledge at this point. If you say I didn't know that was annoying, you either are completely oblivious or you live under a rock. Don't tell me to just guess. I'm not guessing. I don't have time. Some people think that they're helping the bartender when they say, just guess, like it's gonna make it faster. No, because now I have to sit here and think. That's actually gonna waste more time. It'd be faster and easier if you just tell me what you want so I can get right to making it. Also, we run the risk of you not liking what I guessed you would like. Why? Because I'm guessing. And then you're gonna want a refund if you don't like the drink. That's not how this works. You tell me to guess, you pay for whatever I make you. At the end of the day, you run the risk. And then you're gonna be mad at me and I wanna tip and now we both lose. So what was the point?
Here are your shots. I think you'll love it. What was that? That was called a dead Nazi. Jägermeister and Rumpelmans. Hey, can I get a blue Hawaiian but very, very little ice? I want you to fill the cup up, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
What this person's trying to do is get a strong drink without paying for it. You want a double? Just order a double. When you order less ice, all you do is get more mixer. We're not adding alcohol to substitute that volume. A blue Hawaiian with less ice and want it filled up, you're just getting more pineapple juice. Is that what's in a blue Hawaiian? I don't even know.
I want you to fill the cup up, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I got you. Here you go. This tastes like juice. It's a juicy drink. If you want me to fill it up with liquor or put more in it, you would have to pay for that. Damn, you can't hook your girl up? I don't.
I don't know you. Listen, even if I do know you, you're not worth losing my job. At the end of the day, people will get so offended that you won't hook them up, not realizing that I'm risking losing my job. So like they're offended, like, oh my God, they won't respect me and hook me up. You don't respect me because you're coming into my place to work. You obviously don't care if I lose my job. So who's not respecting who? Don't fight me, I will win. Ooh, that's one of my pet peeves.
Damn, girl, you so pretty. Why don't you let me take you out? Why don't you just give old Ricky a chance? I don't know, Ricky. Maybe the 47-year age gap, the walker that you have to use to walk in here. I don't know.
I'm gonna disagree with her on the ages part of that. However, I will defend how creepy it is when people won't leave you alone by flirting at the bar. One way that you can guarantee that I'm not gonna wanna date you or talk to you or even flirt back with you is if you waste my time when I'm trying to make money. That's just gonna piss me off. You are not hot enough to make me wanna lose money. You're just not. You wanna flirt with somebody at the bar? Fat tip, and then go away. Fat tip, put your number on the receipt and go away. I guarantee not only will we maybe text you, we'll probably remember who you are. But sticking around because you know we can't leave when we're on the shift isn't hot. It's creepy. It's entrapment. Like, I can't leave and you won't leave me alone. Like, I feel uncomfortable. I waited until the end to see if he was gonna reshake those, and it doesn't seem like he is gonna. Listen, does that look like a fun party trick? Sure. For martinis, those weren't shaken. A little side-to-side shimmy? Unless those things are tight enough so you could bounce, get out of my face. Ice crystals in that martini. You need a hard shake vertically. So is that cute and funny? Yes. Did that probably make a terrible martini? Yes.
Give me a second, baby. I haven't even clocked in yet. What?
you can't yell at me all at once. It's not how this works. One at a time. Mr. Adams, I'm gonna have to cut you off. No, I'm not doing it again. I'm not gonna have your wife coming in and yelling at me again. You're walking home. Fernando, I'm gonna need you to polish a little faster, all right? I know it's your first day, but you gotta keep up. Use your voice, baby. I can't hear you. A what? A Ramos Gin Fizz? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. No, I believe you. Yeah, we're a dive bar. We serve whiskey and beer. You need change? Okay. What do you need change for? That's a 5% tip.
I gotta start letting these like run their course and then make comments later on. Having to tell people to not talk to you yet because you haven't clocked in. Big thing. Big thing. And people are offended. People actually get offended when you tell them, hold on, I just got here. I'm not even getting paid yet, and you're yelling at me. And they're mad about it. People are so quick to demand your time without respecting it, and then flip it and call you disrespectful. Not today, because all you're doing is guaranteeing that I'm just gonna ignore you. Then I'm gonna take my business somewhere else. Good, thank God. Go away to make room for somebody better. Like, what are you talking about? Having to yell at people to keep up because if they're slow, then it's gonna affect your hustle. Bartenders may not sound nice to each other, but we do this out of love. It's almost like the most polite way to behave. We have to be tough on you because not only will it make you better, at the end of the day, if you are bad or in our way, you're affecting our money. Whether you're a busser who's not cleaning things fast enough so that we can get it out to other customers, or if you're another bartender that's just like in our way. It's literally a team, and you're only as strong as the weakest player, and that's a fact. Bartending is, at the end of the day, a sink or swim career. Either you get it and you're good at it and you can jump right in, or you can't handle the pressure and you just sink. It's one or the other. And don't even get me started on a Ramos Gin Fizz. I'm not worried about making your cocktail rise, okay? The only thing I'm worrying about making rise is this dip.
Explaining what things on bar guns usually mean. Number one,
Pause. I wanna guess. I wanna guess first. The L is Sprite, the C is Coke, the T is tonic, right? I think. Oh my God, do I not remember? Hi, I'm Mike, the bartender. Doesn't know what's on the soda gun. What is Q? Hold on. G is ginger ale. D, I don't know. That's like another one I don't think I used. O is orange, but every bar I worked at had fresh orange juice in a squeezer bottle. Orange juice in a gun usually skeeves me. Same with pineapple, which I think B is. When it comes to fresh juices, I think that those should not be in the gun. When the fresh juices are part of the gun, I think that's skeezy. I always prefer to have squeeze bottles for the fresh juices, but that's just the places I've worked at in my experience. Of course, soda and water are labeled soda and water. M, no idea. Never used M before in my life. And T, for whatever reason, cranberry. For whatever reason, I do not know. I just know that because it's red.
number one, upper left corner, L. That's traditionally gonna be something like Sprite. Now you're probably wondering, why is L Sprite? Well, it's because Sprite is technically a lemon lime soda, so instead of putting S for Sprite, they put L for lemon lime soda. Now on the flip side, literally, you have C, which usually stands for Coke. That's pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to do any mental gymnastics to figure that out. You then obviously have your soda button and your water button. We then come right down and we have T, and you're probably sitting there and being like, oh, I know, T is for tonic. But you'd be wrong, because tonic ends up being Q. Why? Why?
What's T? What is T? What's the T? What's the T? Now tell me what's the T? Like, no, what is the T? I could have sworn I've always been using T. That doesn't make sense.
Because tonic ends up being Q. Why is tonic Q? It stands for quinine, which can be found.
Quinine? Quinine. I am not a scientist. I am just a retired alcoholic. Quinine. What is this, Star Trek? What is a quinine? What is quinine? Mike the bartender, I have no idea what quinine is. What is quinine? Why does that sound like it'd be my only weakness if I was a superhero?
Which can be found in tonic. And you know what? Even though there is an explanation for it, I still can't really explain why you wouldn't just make it tea. It's because they need to make it harder for a new bartender who hasn't been shown how to do the very simple basic.
Or a bartender that's been doing this for 10 years.
Then you have D, and D usually stands for diet. Now this one is kind of one of the easier ones.
Diet, that's right. How did I not know that? Oh, I've been out of the game. I am rusty, bitch.
And you're probably thinking, well, Jamie, then what's the T stand for? Honestly, it depends on the bar. Tea's kind of a wild card. It could literally be anything. Since it doesn't have a designated color going with it, it could literally be like lemonade or something like weird that just happens to be on.
What? Why would bartenders ever make anything difficult? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
O for orange. Now I think this one is the easiest and the best of them all because it is not only labeled correctly, it is color coordinated. We're not gonna have that situation when we move over to the rest of them, but let's enjoy this simplistic moment for a second. Great. We then move over here to B. Now B has a little bit of a yellow hue to it, which leads me to believe that on this particular bar gun, B is pineapple. Now will the pineapple work? I don't know, because I'm not gonna lie, at my job, we had a B on our gun, and then they just never filled the B, meaning bibs, for pineapple anymore, and then—
Bibs? Bibs? What? What is bibs? What is bibs?
Another T! But don't you worry, this T is active. This is cranberry, simply because it's red. Again, these are my absolute favorite because—
But what does the T stand for? This is confusing. This doesn't make sense. That makes me mad. I'm pissed.
If you have like a hot bartender, what's like the best way to get at her, or is there like just no chance at all?
No, there's a formula to this shit. So.
My guy! Oh, I didn't even know he was gonna be in this. He was a guest on Messy Pod. Oh, I love him. Bar chemistry. I use his equipment. I use his merch. He said he was gonna invite me to go out for drinks. Hasn't yet, but that's fine.
You go up, you order. Other than your order, you want to at least drop one version of conversation, right? See how she responds. You close out the first time, tip fat. There's no way you're going to be cheap with the tip right now or even regular with the tip right now and stand out in her mind. Whatever the bill is, that's what I'm tipping, right? Also depends how bad she is, how bad I actually want to flirt with her. You have to like stand out as a generous person in her mind. I promise you, next time you come back for a drink, she is going to be way fucking nicer. She's going to be interested regardless of, it's not really the money, it's just a bartender thing, right? I'm going to genuinely be nicer to people who are taking care of me. That's when you begin conversation with her. That's when you can flirt. And if there's flirting back, that's when you're like, yo, let me get your
You take care of me, I take care of you. A mutual respect. It's not even about the money, it's about the mutual respect. You want to stand out. That's what it says to me. Don't take up too much of their time. Just write your number or your Instagram handle on the receipt and make sure that you give it to them and they see you give it to them. Don't just leave it on the bar. Give it to them, make sure they take it from you and they see the tip and make eye contact. That's what you want. Because when they see that tip and then they see your face, they will never forget it and they will probably look you up. And then balls in their court. Best way to do it. Best way to flirt with a bartender. Right there.
Quick bartender tip, always try to push people towards short drinks. This is why. I fill this up with ice. I'm using cranberry juice. This is a 1.5 ounce pour. So think about that being your liquor, the rest being your mixer. You're gonna have half and half in this cup. Whereas if we come to a slightly bigger glass and pour it in, have a lot more room for mixer up here. Pour our mixer into a tall glass. It doesn't even compare. It actually looks like way less in this glass as opposed to this glass. When, in reality, these are all three the same pour. So, push your guests to get a short glass because the drink's gonna be stronger and they think you're gonna be hooking them up. When, in reality, you're pouring them the same 1.5 or 2 ounces, whatever your standard pour is, in each glass.
The reason why I was so quiet during that is because I wanted you guys to hear him. He was literally visualizing what I was just talking about earlier, how people think if they ask for less ice or like want a bigger glass or like if you get more volume, you think your drink's gonna be stronger. No. That's also not him tricking you. If you like your drinks more stiff, you're gonna want less mixer. So you're gonna want it in a shorter glass. If you like your drinks weaker, then get them in a tall glass. This is for everybody out there who like can't really take a hard drink, doesn't really like the taste of alcohol. Ask for a larger cup. You'll get more mixer and then the drink will be easier to drink. It's only a problem when you think you're getting over on the bar or the bartender and you think by asking for a larger glass or less ice that you're gonna get more alcohol. You're paying for the volume of alcohol. Doesn't matter what it's in, doesn't matter how full the glass looks, whatever volume of alcohol is put in any of those is what you're paying for. You want more volume of alcohol, it's going to cost more money.
All right, and then what are you having?
I'll take a glass of wine.
Okay, so do you want red? Do you want white? Do you want rosé?
I'll take a red.
Okay, so do you want a cab? Do you want a Pinot? You gotta talk to me.
Whatever is most popular.
Okay. And then the margarita, that's all for you?
Yeah, here's my ID.
Oh. Okay, yeah, so you're clocking in at least 45. Very cute picture, but I didn't need your ID.
Hold on. I'm following them right now. That creator is hysterical. First of all, when you're ordering a cocktail, be as specific as possible, and it shouldn't be hard. Just, honestly, don't be vague. How's that? You don't have to be as specific as possible. Just don't be vague. The bartender cannot read your mind. Oh yeah, I'll take a beer at a place called 99 Taps. Bitch, which one? You can't even just guess. You can't, because like beer, do you want an IPA? Do you want a blonde? Do you want a light beer? Like there's different, like I can't just guess because there's so many different kinds. Don't even get me started on wine. Do you want a rosé? Do you want a bubbly? Do you want white? Do you want red? Like, you're not making, like, what am I doing? And these are always the people that also like to complain. It's kind of like they set you up to mess up so they could complain and go like finger their bean in the back room. Like that's what they want to do. So I love when the bartenders clock them for it. That's why you gotta be tough. If you're a bartender, you gotta be okay calling people out. And that's why I'm over here saying like, do your job, be good at your job, but do not give me, oh my God, you were rude because I called y'all out for being dumb. No, the problem wasn't that the bartender was rude. The problem was that you were dumb. Where is this bar? Where are you spitting cocktails or shots into people's mouths followed by a slap in the face? Where can I work there? Do they let men work there? I love how people want to be degraded for tips, and they do. You guys want to hear a funny story? So at my first bar that I worked at, it was a drag bar in New York City called Boots and Saddles. I was a bit of a bitch, and sometimes, surprise, surprise, I would throw out like little shady comments. But the gays love that. And I wasn't expecting that. And they all started to think it was a bit and then started to tip me to insult them. And that wasn't a thing that the bar was doing. That's just something that people, like that just became my reputation. People literally started coming up to me and tipping me $5 extra to insult them. Like it was part of my shift. It was part of my shtick. One time this guy came in and tipped me $100 for a vodka soda. A vodka soda? This guy came in and he tipped me $100 for a vodka soda. And it was the first time that that's ever happened to me. It's happened to me a few times since then. However, it was the first time that ever happened to me. So I went in the back, I got a bottle of Grey Goose, I stripped down to my underwear, I gave him a lap dance, and I poured it on him. Imagine that. That's why when I went on Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club and got in trouble for having somebody eat a bread roll out of my butt, I was like, what do you mean? This is like what I do. Like this is part of how I bartend. You tip me $100? I'm gonna grind on you with a bottle of Grey Goose. Like that's what's gonna happen. You're welcome. And I was so thin. I was so thin and naked and covered in hundreds. I was fine. At least it was hundreds. Some of y'all do it for singles. That's crazy.
Hey, can you just take this drink away? Sure, yeah. Is something wrong with it? Oh no, nothing's wrong with it. It's my friend's. She just doesn't need any more to drink. You know what? Can you actually dump that out and just put straight Coke in it instead? Yeah, I can do that. All right, love, there's your Coke. You don't think she'll notice? Thank you. I mean, she's barely touched it, so I don't think so, but I guess we'll find out. All right, thank you so much. Have a good night. You ready to go, girl? Our Uber's outside. Oh, we're leaving? Hold on, I gotta finish my drink.
This is why this will be the only reason why we weaken your drink. There's no other reason for a bartender to do it. Why would I give you a weak drink? That does nothing for me. Unless it's to help you. Unless you're being a jerk, or unless it's for your safety. Those are the only two reasons, at least that I could think of, that a bartender is gonna give you no alcohol in the drink that you order. Most of the time it's for those customers that even when you try to cut them off, they refuse to go away. And at that point, you should thank me that I'm only giving you a weak drink or just ripping you off at the end of the day, because the other option would be I have to throw you out of the bar completely. You would have been able to avoid both if you just listened to the bartender the first time and were easy to work with. Ripping off the customers, that's legal, that's wrong. No, you know what's wrong? It's over-serving you, putting you in a dangerous situation. I don't know how you're getting home. I don't know how responsible you are, but I do know that if anything happens to you from the bar to when you get home, I could be liable for it. So I'd rather risk your $12 that you're probably spending on that cocktail because you're gonna do what this person did and try to suck it down when you're already wasted, making whatever the travel is home more treacherous. Sometimes we won't be able to tell how drunk you are at first glance. Your friends are warning us. The problem's not us, baby. The problem is you sometimes. And I think that's it. I think we've seen enough for today. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me or disagree on anything I said? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video if you'd like to see me do more like it in the future. But if that's all, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm MikeMGTV, and you are fucking welcome. Goodbye.